Hello friends, and welcome one more time to Analyzer from camo of Jimenez. This is Jimenez, and today we have another model to talk about. Remember that here we will talk about your models. Last days I was talking about the model from David Perez, and today is the turn from Dustin Diaz and his Panzer IV in 1/16 scale. He made a very beautiful kit. I recommend you this model. This model is from Trumpeter. I think it's full interior. I have one, but it's not the H version, and it's full interior with engine and everything, and it's perfect for painting and for training. He painted a nice camouflage. You can see here a hard H camouflage painted in green, olive green, and choco brown. The base color is dark yellow, and if we compare with some real parts from real tanks, like this hatch from a King Tiger, we can see that the olive green and the choco brown looks very similar to the model from Dustin. So I think it's very well done, and I like it. But don't forget that Germans used also another kind of green, and we can see in this very bad quality photo where we can see the Resenda green, which is this one, and the rod brown, which is not the choco brown. The rod brown is common used for primary. The Resenda ground is of course lighter, and they use it also another dark yellow, much more light than the one used by Dustin. But okay, coming back to the model, the camouflage I think is original and very attractive. He made many effects like the chipping in some areas, scratches in the shorten, the mud, the ROAS is very well done in the exhaust pipe. But I want to talk about something that catch me the attention from this model, which is the mud that we can see around here. Looks like the tank is almost clean, not too many effects in another areas about mud, always talking about mud or dust. The mud looks realistic because he used a right color, looks like a fresh mud, and probably we can think that is something like that, no? Probably the tank was new or almost not too covered by dust or other effects, and it crossed the river, and this is why the wheels appear like this, no? Like a bit glossy, like the model from Dustin. But if you look here, that seems the same color than the tank, probably a kind of dark yellow or something like that, we can think that this is the same color, but it's not. I think that this is dry mud from another rivers or other effects that he was suffering, no? This is a good example of what maybe Dustin tried to make in his model. You can see the accumulation of the mud, very thick mud, under the tracks, and we can see that beautiful area with a kind of streaks or marks coming from the fresh areas of mud. But if we observe the photo, we can see a nice combination between the clean tracks, almost shiny tracks, the muddy fresh areas, and look that the wheels looks like completely dry, not wet. Also we can see a big accumulation of dust or earth in all horizontal areas, accumulation of dust in the turret and also in the roof. So this model looks simple, but it's not. Obviously, if we see that photo in black and white, we cannot appreciate so many effects. Okay, this one, and look what happened, no? Seems that all turret looks green, and only mud in the sides, no? And probably the frontal parts of the tank or the hull looks like green too, but it's not. It's a combination of that color with green. Another view from one side of the same tank, you can see the combination of the mud with the dry mud, fresh mud with dry mud one more time. His model appeared to show a lack of contrast between the fresh between the fresh mat and other areas that could be nice if he covered it with dry dust or dry hair, no? But that lack of contrast makes the whole model a bit more boring. One more time, another example in winter. This is a Panzer IV, it's white color, a very white color in fact, but look here, that is covered by matte. And not only in the frontal part, also in the horizontal plate. Another detail that I like it is this. As you can see, is two links painted in white color and two links painted in brown or rust, which is very interesting if we are making models. It's a nice touch, in fact. This tank is in color, it's a restored Panzer IV, but we can see something similar. Here we can see that the lower areas of the tank is full of dry hair and dust, even the tracks, like you can see here. Let's go to see more. This is interesting because even if the photo is not a high quality, you can see here the fresh mat in combination with dry mat in another areas of that wheel. And this is a contemporary vehicle probably in Chechnya. You can see here the accumulation of the fresh mat, the splashes, but you can see dry mat areas in that vehicle. One more time. Here we can appreciate the horizontal surface in the tank that are completely clean and with no dust, no hair, absolutely nothing. But in another hand, the tank is not new because he make a lot of chipping and a lot of scratches. Look what happened when the soldiers cling to the tank with the dirty bolts, and they make dirty all vehicle in all areas. Even this hatch that is in open position is full of splashes of mud. Here again, all roofs from this T62 is full of dust because the action of the crew. And the soldier again, you can see the soldier over the frontal plate, and the frontal plate is full of hair one more time. So why not in Dustin model? Like you can see, it's a pity that he doesn't apply more accumulation of effects in some areas like here or here. No, it's a pity. Break a bit the highly contrast of the camouflage. But anyway, I think that it's a good model. I want to give you the information about the ammo mat. This is an acrylic mat and it's mainly for dioramas. But if you are making a model like the Dustin one, I recommend you to use the enamel mat products, which is more appropriate for our vehicles and tanks. Anyway, congratulations also to Dustin because he painted a nice model. Looks like he won a nice award in USA in any model contest. He took the second place. Probably the judges thought the same than me, that maybe a lack of effects in the horizontal surfaces. So maybe next time you can try and you can improve in that way, and probably you take the first place, no? So thank you guys and see you next time. Bye bye.